I just saw the film The Nickel Boys, and I'd love to give you my review. It's got a lot of Oscar buzz for Best Picture, and it's nominated for Best Picture in a Drama tonight at the Golden Globe Awards. This film is excellent, and so far I only have a couple more to see. Is my favorite picture of 2024, and I hope that it wins everything that it is nominated for. The story is of two young men, and it's told in a very unique way. So it's filmed in a point of view of first person. So the person, we only see what they can see. And then at one point, it switches to the other boy. So we finally really get perspectives on some things that are happening from both of them. And then third, sometimes it's behind them. So it's first person view, but behind their head. Now, that can cause some issues for people viewing. Like my friend who was with me did not like that. It kind of made him dizzy. So I think maybe if some of you see it on TV, if you stream it, you'll be able to be less visually dizzy. And anyone who has that kind of like things with their eyes that are upset by like, it's going to move and shake like this as they move and shake and run. That kind of was difficult. But for me, I didn't mind it. I thought it gave me like a front row seat to their lives. It's a very sad story. It takes place during the civil rights era of Jim Crow, and two young African American men. One is being raised by his grandmother, and he's a great student. And unfortunately, through circumstances not of his own, he ends up in this horrible boys detention center in Florida. It's based on the real life story of the Dozier Home for Boys, where they found hundreds of dead bodies buried from back for, I think that place was in operation for like 111 years. And there were so many crimes and so much abuse that happened to those young men. So it's based on that. And it's from a book called The Nickel Boys. That is a best-selling, amazing novel. This is not for the faint of heart. It is a traumatic experience to watch. These young men are just trying to do the best they can. And with the racism of the time and poverty, and they just are completely kept down, it is heartbreaking. This American experience. I think, though, that at the time we're going through, with all the MAGA crap and these people wanting to go back to this kind of time period, it's really good to see that we will never go back. It is excruciating to watch these young men be degraded and assaulted and abused in so many ways. Their families can't come and see them. There's nothing you can do. But there is hope in this story. It's beautifully told and sadly told. At the end of the movie, no one spoke. It was complete silence. And I didn't really know if other people enjoyed it as much as I did, or if they were just stunned by the ending and the twist. But Anjanae Ellis Taylor was amazing as the grandmother in this story. I hope that she is a contender for Best Supporting Actress at the Academy Awards. I think she should win. I've seen most of the performances that she's up against. She's pulling a Viola Davis to me, and it just was so realistic of what it's like to have that grandmother figure that he has, and that she's the support in his life. Woo! I actually had just saw the movie. It is so touching that I had to gather myself. But I really hope that you guys see it. It was transformative. The young, and I keep saying men, but these are boys, and there are little boys who are also put in this home and are abused and taken advantage of, and you just see that there's so much hopelessness and then what can come out of it. But the best thing is that there should always be justice, and there doesn't seem to always be. But I'm hoping that you guys will see this movie, and I think it'll be streaming soon. So I want to say I love it, and I hope that it wins everything that it's up for. You guys have a great day.